Hey guys, welcome back. So I want to start off with two things. First, that I have my winter wrap-up and lookbook and my spring capsule wardrobe information coming. So if you guys like to keep up with my capsule wardrobe little experience, that will be coming your way soon. And the second thing is that I have a bunch of like April TBR, March wrap-up, all that good stuff is also headed your way. So definitely stay tuned and keep an eye out for those. But today's video is a book review for you guys. It's on one that I just finished and it was my last read for March, so I'm really excited to share it with you guys. It is actually called Riven. This was the first copy that I was sent, and the author was sweet enough that it just got a cover like redesign, and she just sent me the new copy, so I am absolutely in love that I get both copies, and seeing this one is just so gorgeous and so eye-catching, and just I'm in love with it. So I just want to say thank you so much to Jane for sending this my way, for autographing it and all that good stuff, and then again to Kelly and Hall for originally sending me this copy. So Riven is a YA fantasy, and it's about this girl named Emily who basically creates this whole fantasy world and tells these fairy tales to her siblings and to herself, and she is, I believe she's like 17, and she's taking care of her younger siblings because her mom is having issues with pill addictions and their dad is gone, he's in prison, and so it's just a lot for this to handle, and so you're immediately just dive straight into this family's like drama and issues and trying to figure out how they're coping with everything, and we start to see why Emily tells these fairy tales. I was immediately sucked into the story, and I felt that it really just kind of threw you in and immersed you in this world that just immediately caught your attention and really just, like I said, sucked you in, and it just kept pulling me further and further into the storyline, and I just really enjoyed it. For me, this story felt a little bit like Alice in Wonderland or the Chronicles of Narnia, even The Red Sun. I feel like all of those had this like realm or this other reality, this fantasy world that this actual character in real life had created, and so seeing them bounce between the real world and this other like fantasy world was really interesting, and I liked too that it had so many different layers and different meanings based on this fairy tale. So Emily's real life was like kind of playing how this fairy tale would play out or what was happening in it, and all the characters were influenced by people in her real life, and so I think these deeper and underlying themes were really important, and it was really cool to see it all weave together, because at first you just think she's telling these fairy tales, but as you continue to go further and further through the storyline, you start to see that things unravel and they start to line up with what's actually happening in her real everyday life, seeing the two kind of blurred together. So like I said, it was just really interesting to be sucked into that and kind of see how everything played off of each other. I also really like that our main character, Emily, was just so strong and was courageous and brave and had all of these other elements kind of stacked against her. There was a lot that she had to deal with at such a young age, and so I think that was, you know, really cool to see her still being able to cope and handle all of this while, you know, still trying to be a kid and growing up a little too soon and stuff like that. So there was a lot of like acceptance of your past. There was like trust and believing in yourself. There was definitely some self-love, like finding yourself, and just like family values and all of that. So again, there was a lot of different themes playing out, and I think it just tied everything together so nicely. Again, it does leave us on a cliffhanger, so I'm dying for book 2, which is actually called Secret Keeper, and it was coming out, I think, July? Now I can't remember for sure, but I was told. I think it's July. I can't remember, but I'm so excited to get back into this world. It's going to be a trilogy. It's just going to be a fantastic series, and I can't wait to see what happens next, because that cliffhanger just, I really want to know. There was so much happening, and then for that to happen, like, didn't end it all the way I thought. I didn't see it really coming, and so I was really surprised and just happy with how it all came together. There was also a love triangle, so if you guys are looking for a little bit of like romance, that definitely had me intrigued. It was really well done. I was like torn between the two characters that Emily was like stuck between, so I just, besides Emily, there's a bunch of other characters in here, especially the siblings, that are so well written and just so funny and realistic and like down to earth people, and I mean, these characters, by the end you really felt like you were a part of them and their family, and I just absolutely loved and enjoyed this. I feel like at some times it was a little confusing. I think as the story unfolds, we start to understand more. But in the beginning, you're thrown into this like fantasy world that you're not sure. They kind of throw some information at you, but not enough. And as it goes, they end up piecing more and more and more of it together. So you start to see it kind of click into place a little bit. So I felt, other than it being a little bit slow and a little confusing at times, it was just absolutely amazing. So I did give this a 4-star, and again, I look forward to continuing because I think it's going to be a phenomenal series. Alright, you guys, so that is my review on Riven. I hope you guys definitely check it out because I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely looking forward to continuing on. This is a debut author that is just a killer start, so like I said, I can't wait to see where it all goes. Can't wait to get more answers to that cliffhanger and just continue on. So looking forward to it. So thank you so much to Jane, to Kelly, and Hall for sending me these. And again, like I said, I hope you guys pick it up. If you do, let me know, comment below, and let me know what your thoughts are on it. I would love to hear. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.